When you set out on a bikepacking trip, the tent you bring becomes more than just gear. It's your shelter, comfort, and your personal corner of rest after long hours on the road. And the right tent needs to pack small, set up quickly, and handle unpredictable weather, while also giving enough space for both you and your gear. So, today, we'll walk through some of the best bike tents available today. Each tent comes with its own strengths, features, and price point, so you can decide which one best fits your riding style and trip goals. Let's get started. A smart place to begin is with the Montiro Wanderhawk. This tent balances space with portability, making it easy to carry yet comfortable to rest inside. It weighs just over 5 pounds with everything included, and the poles fold down to only 13 inches, fitting neatly into the included handlebar bag. That bag is a thoughtful feature. It secures on your bike and keeps essentials within reach while riding. The interior measures 90 inches long and 54 inches wide, giving 2 people room to sleep side by side. With 43 inches of headroom, you can sit up without brushing against the ceiling, which makes mornings and evenings far more relaxed. Ventilation is handled well through side and top vents, reducing condensation even in damp conditions. The rainfly is rated at 2,000 millimeters and the floor at 3,000, so wet weather won't spoil your rest. At a price of $189, the Wanderhawk offers a blend of comfort and function, making it a practical pick for both short trips and longer tours. Moving on, the Clostnature Crux is a tent built for solo travelers who want to keep weight down without giving up security. The full setup weighs only 4 pounds, and if you strip it to the essentials, it drops under 3 pounds. Packed, it measures just 15 by 5 inches, slipping easily into a backpack or frame bag. Despite its compact size, the tent is over 7 feet long, which is more than enough space for stretching out. The polyester fly carries a waterproof rating of 5,000 millimeters, and all seams are sealed for added protection. Inside, mesh panels promote airflow while keeping bugs out. A side vestibule gives storage for shoes or a small pack, and the D-shaped door makes getting in and out simple, even at night. It's freestanding, so setup is straightforward, ideal after a long day of climbing hills. With pricing between $68 and $94, the Crux is great for solo riders who want dependable shelter without spending too much. Here's a tent often chosen by riders who want the best mix of weight and livability, the Spur UL from Big Agnes. Its total weight is 3 pounds 11 ounces, yet the floor area is a roomy 29 square feet. 2 vestibules of 9 square feet each give space for bags, shoes, or even a cooking setup. What makes it bikepacking friendly is the 12-inch short stick pole set, which fits perfectly across handlebars or panniers. The included waterproof dry bag stuffed sack comes with straps designed to mount to a bike frame, saving precious space in your main pack. Inside, thoughtful touches like a helmet pocket, multiple gear bins, and loops for drying clothes make life easier on longer tours. The Hyperbead fabric is lighter and stronger than standard materials, and ventilation is supported by both roof and low vents, cutting down on condensation. At $599, it's a higher investment, but for riders who spend many nights on the road, the Spur pays off in comfort and reliability. Another Big Agnes option is the Tiger Wall UL1, designed with a solo rider in mind. The total weight is 2 pounds 10 ounces, and it packs down to 15 inches in length, which is small enough to fit across a bike frame. The interior gives 19 square feet of space with a vestibule of 8 square feet, just enough for a pack and shoes. The Hyperbead fabric is strong, waterproof, and lighter than many standard materials, giving confidence in wet weather. One clever feature is the ability to use your bike itself as part of the staking system, which comes in handy when camping on rocky ground where stakes won't hold well. The tent's single pole structure with color-coded buckles makes setup quick, and the interior design includes a 3-dimensional bin pocket for gear, plus a helmet pocket at the head end. At $479, it's built for riders who want the lightest possible freestanding design that still delivers dependable protection and smart use of space. For riders who want more interior space without adding much weight, the Durston X-Dome 1 Plus is a strong choice. At just 35 ounces, it remains among the lightest freestanding double-wall tents available. Yet the floor space is 23 square feet, with 50 inches of width at the head end and 90 inches of diagonal length, enough even for tall riders. Headroom reaches 42 inches, so you can sit upright comfortably. The vestibule of over 9 square feet sits beside the entrance instead of blocking it, making gear access more convenient. Built with carbon tubing and high-strength sil poly fabric, the tent has up to 3 times the strength of similar ultralight designs, which means it stands up well to rough weather. It also pitches fly first, keeping the inner tent dry during setup in the rain. And the double-wall build reduces condensation inside. At $399, it's ideal for riders who want a shelter that blends lightweight with storm readiness and real livability. NEMO's Dragonfly OSMO is made with riders in mind, especially those who want a compact packed size. The one-person model weighs 3 pounds 1 ounce, while the two-person version comes in at about 5 pounds 12 ounces. Packed, it measures just 14.5 inches long, small enough to strap across bars or stash in a frame bag. The OSMO fabric is made from recycled yarns, and it repels water 4 times longer and stretches 3 times less when wet compared to standard fabrics. Inside, the tent is 35 inches wide at the head and 32 at the foot, with a peak height of 40 inches. Ventilation is supported by mesh panels, and the vestibule includes a removable waterproof storage tub called the landing zone, perfect for keeping gear dry outside the main tent. With prices at $519 for the one-person and $579 for the two-person, the Dragonfly OSMO is built for riders who value durable fabric, compact size, and a design focused on bikepacking needs. Now this one is the lightest fully enclosed tent in this list, the mid one, weighing just 16 ounces, which is exactly 1 pound. Built from Dyneema composite fabric, it is both waterproof and durable, designed to last many seasons. The tent offers 21 square feet of floor space with a bathtub floor that adjusts for height and keeps water out. Setup is fast with a single trekking pole or their optional carbon pole, and the pitch feels secure even in wind. The tent also includes dual peak vents to manage condensation. At 54 inches tall, there's surprising headroom for a shelter this light. Doors use waterproof zippers with magnetic keepers, keeping the setup simple and dependable. At $599, it isn't cheap, but for riders who want the absolute lightest tent possible while still having a full enclosure, the mid one is hard to beat. For those who want an affordable ultralight option, the Lunar Solo delivers a lot for its price. Weighing just 26 ounces, it provides 26 square feet of interior space, plus an 8.5 square foot vestibule. The peak height of 49 inches allows you to sit upright, which makes evenings more comfortable. The design uses a hexagonal floor plan with sloping walls that shed wind and rain effectively. A bathtub floor 6 inches deep adds protection, and mesh panels above it increase ventilation. You'll need one trekking pole to pitch it, but setup takes under 2 minutes once you've practiced. The tent is made from silicone-coated polyester, which reduces stretch and helps it pack small. At $260, the Lunar Solo is one of the most affordable ultralight tents available, offering space, protection, and easy use for solo riders on both short and long trips. The Hubba Hubba Bike Pack Edition takes the proven MSR design and adapts it for cycling. Packed weight is just over 3 pounds, and short pole sections make it easy to strap on handlebars or a frame bag. A waterproof handlebar bag comes included, designed with spacers that hold it clear of brake and shift cables. Inside, the rectangular floor covers 29 square feet, with vestibules adding another 17.5 square feet. That makes it one of the roomiest tents for 2 people, giving plenty of space for gear as well. Ventilation is handled by both internal and external clotheslines that double as drying areas. Pockets and lofts organize essentials like electronics and tools. The polyurethane-coated fly and floor with taped seams keep out rain reliably. At $579, the Hubba Hubba is a premium two-person tent that works well for riders who want space, comfort, and cycling-focused storage solutions. For touring pairs who want compact size, the Terra Starlite 2 is a tunnel tent designed to pack small while still providing comfort. At just 1.5 kilograms, it is light for a two-person tent. The packed length is 29 centimeters, which is shorter than most, making it ideal for strapping across a bike. Inside, it offers a roomy sleeping area plus a generous porch for storing gear. The fly sheet has a 3,000 millimeter waterproof rating, and the ground sheet goes as high as 7,000 millimeters, ensuring reliable protection even in heavy rain. Pitching is efficient, with the fly and inner going up together, saving time in poor conditions. Reflective Dyneema guidelines add both strength and nighttime visibility. At a price of £355, the Starlite 2 is a dependable option for riders who want compact storage with reliable performance on medium to long tours. The Trisar 2 focuses on stability and year-round performance. It uses a semi-geodesic frame which holds strong against wind and snow, making it suitable for both 3- and 4-season use. The tent sleeps 2 and weighs 2.7 kilograms, which is heavier than some others but brings added strength. Adjustable vents improve airflow, and the door can open from the top, side, or bottom, depending on wind direction. It's freestanding, so pitching is simple, and the inner first setup gives added stability. The fly is rated at 4,000 millimeters waterproof, and the ground sheet at 5,000, ensuring all-weather reliability. At £145, the Trisar 2 is an affordable choice for riders who want strength and year-round use without spending a premium. Ultralight 2 is both spacious and light, designed for riders who want room to stretch. It measures 82 inches long and 53 inches wide, with a height of nearly 40 inches. Despite its size, it weighs only 2 kilograms, or 4.4 pounds, so it won't weigh down your ride. The fabric is 20 denier nylon with silicone coating, and seams are fully taped for waterproofing up to 4,000 millimeters. 2 doors and ceiling vents promote airflow, while reflective guy lines add safety at night. Inside, mesh pockets and removable storage flaps help keep things organized. A smart extra is the vestibule, which can be pitched as a canopy using trekking poles, giving you shaded outdoor space for cooking or relaxing. At $159, it delivers a strong mix of lightweight, space, and versatility at a fair price. Sometimes less is more, and that's the idea behind the Splash Bivy. At just over 5 ounces in weight, it is one of the lightest shelters available. It uses a 9-inch tall bathtub floor made from Dyneema composite fabric, which protects against wet ground, and a top made from 7 denier nylon with no-seam mesh to keep out insects. It can be pitched with tie-outs on its own or combined with a tarp for full coverage. The compact design makes it a perfect backup or ultralight solution for riders who want the lowest possible weight. At $250, it might seem costly for a bivy, but the durability of Dyneema and the practical design make it worthwhile for minimalists who travel light. The Telos TR bike pack from Sea to Summit is a 2-person tent with clever design. Its tension ridge poles lift the tent upwards, creating more head and shoulder space and higher doorways than most tents in its class. The packed size is small with short poles and dry bag-style storage sacks that strap securely to your bike. Inside, there's room for 2+ gear, and the Rainfly can convert into a semi-open hangout mode shelter using trekking poles, which is great for camp lounging. The tent uses premium DAC poles, YKK zippers, and high-quality seam taping, so it's built to last. With 2 doors and vestibules, access and storage are convenient. At $524, down from a higher original price, it's a versatile and comfortable choice for riders who value flexibility as much as strength. The Nightcat Ultralight Tunnel Tent gives solo riders plenty of interior room while staying light. It weighs 3.3 pounds and packs down to just 15 by 6 inches. The floor length is over 118 inches, with a width of 43 inches and a height of 35 inches, offering enough room to stretch out. The Rainfly is coated to 5,000 millimeters waterproof, and the floor reaches 8,000 millimeters, making it one of the most weatherproof options at this weight. Setup is quick since the inner tent is pre-attached to the Rainfly, so you just insert poles and stake it out. With 12 stakes and 4 guy lines, stability is strong even in windy conditions. At a price of $159, the Nightcat is a reliable solo tent that gives solid weather protection and comfort without adding bulk. Big Agnes brings another ultralight option with the Fly Creek HVUL. It weighs only 1 pound 14 ounces, which makes it one of the lightest freestanding tents available. The 12-inch short stick pole set fits handlebars easily, and the packed size is just 14 inches long. Inside, there's room for 1 person with a single vestibule for gear and structured foot-end corners that create more usable interior space. The fabric is solution-dyed, resisting UV damage and reducing manufacturing impact. Reflective guy lines improve nighttime visibility, and multiple pockets inside help with gear storage. At $280, the Fly Creek HVUL is a strong choice for solo riders who want ultralight weight with the durability and thoughtful design Big Agnes is known for. The Naturehike Cloud-Up 2 is one of the most budget-friendly 2-person tents available without cutting corners on essentials. It weighs just under 4 pounds and offers 42 square feet of floor area. At 82 inches long and 49 inches wide, there's enough space for 2 to sleep comfortably. The Rainfly is 20 denier nylon with a silicone coating, rated to 4,000 millimeters waterproof. The tent comes with a footprint included, which is rare at this price point. Ventilation is supported by mesh walls, and a vestibule offers storage outside the sleeping area. Packed size is under 18 inches, which makes it easy to carry on a bike. At just $121, the Cloud-Up 2 is an excellent option for riders who want reliability and space at a very accessible price. The Sierra Design's High Side is a compact 1-person tent with a unique build. Pre-bent poles raise the side over the entrance, increasing headroom without adding much weight. At 2 pounds 7 ounces, it's light enough for long rides yet comfortable inside with 17 square feet of floor area. The vestibule adds 7 square feet for gear storage, and a secondary zipper allows you to extend an awning for shade or airflow. The tent packs down to 13.5 inches long, small enough for handlebars or a frame bag. With a waterproof rating of 1,200 millimeters, it's best for 3-season use. Priced at $191, it offers solo riders a balance of compact size, livable space, and affordability. The DD Superlight. A frame is a minimal yet practical choice for 2 people. At just 730 grams, it is one of the lightest full-size 2-person tents here. Supported by hiking poles, it avoids extra weight from tent poles and packs small. The olive fabric is coated to 3,000 millimeters waterproof, giving dependable coverage. With 3 doors, entry and ventilation are easy to manage, and the central height of 115 centimeters makes sitting inside comfortable. It can be used alone as a day shelter or paired with a mesh insert for added bug protection. At $155, this tent offers a no-frills but reliable solution for minimalist riders who want lightweight coverage at a low cost. Finally, the Clostnature Polaris rounds out our list with a dependable and affordable 2-person tent. At 5.2 pounds, it's slightly heavier than some, but still manageable for bikepacking trips. The tent measures over 7 feet long and nearly 5 feet wide, with a height of 45 inches, so 2 people can sleep without feeling crowded. 2 vestibules and 2 doors make entry easy and provide storage space. The polyester fly has a 5,000 mm waterproof rating, and mesh panels across the walls promote ventilation. Setup is fast with aluminum poles and a freestanding structure. Priced between $67 and $94, the Polaris is a strong option for riders who want a roomy, budget-friendly tent that can handle different weather conditions reliably. And that wraps up our look at 20 bike tents built for riders who want lightweight, quick setup, and solid protection. Let us know in the comments if any of these caught your eye. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more gear and gadget finds.